Hello? Hello? I should be here now. This has been happening too much recently. Makes me sad. Very, very sad, man. What was I saying? What was the last thing I said? If you can remind me what the last thing I said was, I can pick it up from there, but you refreshed. Fantastic. Yeah, I should get an OBS refund. If the game has got worse. Oh, the game, yeah, I would say the game has gotten worse, like, in the second half. The first half wasn't too bad, really. Wasn't great, but it wasn't, it was just better. Like, look at this. This is a grim environment that I don't want to be in. And I have to do these lame puzzles. Now I have to get... So I've got one of those. I need to find another one now. Like, imagine doors in Doom if it require both keys at once. I'm sure that they do exist. There's that bit at the end of the Citadel where they want you to get 3 keys to open the exit, but in reality you can just get 2 and squeeze through. I have no idea where this other one is gonna be. Nirvana, yeah, something like that. You definitely need at least 2 for that. That is correct. I might need to backtrack like more. You did remember things? I know, what a show off. Can you believe, Grim, that copy of Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble? It's still there. No one's bought it yet. Can I take this out? Genius. 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 Einstein who? Opportunity for some serious haggling. I've noticed that you've been trying to vlog this for 125 quid for a while. How about I take the 1 and the 2 off that price and we leave the 5 on? What do you think?
Tears and rain.
You think so?
Don't even try.
For a 5er? Yeah. Imagine spending £125 for that. 90 minutes of not much fun. They're probably just thinking, well, it's Sonic. Someone's gonna want it, surely. Are these gonna stop? No. Probably not. Well, at least Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble is only 90 minutes of not much fun. This game is like 9 hours of not much fun.
You get what you deserve.
Ooh. Oh. I should revisit those films at some point, though. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, probably up here. Probably up here.
Fingerprint scanner.
Ah, poo.
Anyone with proper security clearance is probably holed up in the manager's office. What's left of them, at least.
Let's go to the manager's office then. Fingerprints. Look at that. Floating ammo. Floating hamburger. Even better. Even better. Oh, can I open this?
Ain't much to look at once you spin them off your boot.
There was a containment breach. I tried to find a source to engage the proper protocols, but everything happened so fast. Next thing I knew, I was rushing to my office, stepping over corpses of my colleagues, most of whom were mangled beyond recognition. I know how to escape. I can get to the Demon Core containment area, and then from there, I can access the surface. But every time I reach for the door, all I can hear are the dying screams of those who weren't as lucky as me. I don't know if I have much choice. Maybe this is what we deserve for trying to toy with nature. If death is my fate, so be it. But it will be by my own hand. Can't even smash the table. This game sort of leads you into thinking, oh, it's going to be really interactive because because it has the fish tank thing and the smashable glass and the light gun mini game thing and the toilets that you can flush, blah blah blah. But then when you try to do other things, you realize, oh, it's actually not that interactive. There's plenty of stuff that doesn't react. Game really gets you thinking. Not sure about that. Fast foods, yeah. This is locked. I guess this isn't the way. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is where I want to be. I do have some fat frogs in the fridge if I feel like I need them. I thought I got something. Oh, do I need the... I didn't actually get anything. I thought like I grabbed something from the terminal or something, you know, just from being near the guy, but no. You think so? No, no. I have to work up to it, I guess. That there. Is that what I need? No, it's not. Oh, you just... Okay, you just look at the guy's hand and then rip it off. Okay, fine. See, I'm not even mad at that. That's just me being a bit stupid, you know? But that other thing from last night, that was just sad. Not last night, the night before.
The more you mess with me, the harder it gets for you.
I can't imagine the nerd bar serving any fat frogs. I'm getting absolutely destroyed by these morons.
Don't fuck with me if you want to live.
Do you know what I did the other night when I was done playing this? I played a little bit of Ion Fury. Oh yeah, it's quite the it's quite the difference between the two, let me tell you. That was good. I like the way that happened. Oh wow. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Finally. Colonel Greywater, Dr. Crawford. I've retrieved the Demon Core.
Excellent job, Shelley. I knew you could do it.
Here we go. The game's gonna be awesome now.
I'm heading down the elevator. Evac is waiting on the surface. Shelley, I want you to know how proud I am of you. Your skills never cease to amaze me.
Thank you, Colonel. Feels great to be useful again.
You were always useful? What are you talking about? You were the best before.
Excellent work, Shelley. Your mission is complete.
What about the mole? Do we have any leads?
You're looking right at him.
What?
Shelley, you've been incredibly useful, but I'm afraid this is where the road ends. Take her away.
You son of a bitch.
Oh my goodness, can you guys believe it? I am shocked and appalled.
Hey, hon. Can you give me a hand in the kitchen?
The nightmare sequence. Is that back-to-back games with nightmare sequences in them? No, I did Homefront, which didn't have any nightmare sequences in it, sadly. But the Cursed Crusade, that had some nightmares in it. Homefront was a nightmare sequence. That is very, very true.
I gotta be honest. I don't know what I'm doing here.
It's a cheese grater, dear. Have you never used a cheese grater?
Well, no.
This is very weird.
Push the cheese against it and move it up and down. It's not rocket science.
Huh. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Pizza night is served.
You're lucky you're handsome.
You'd still love me even if I managed to burn water. Hey, you wanna put on some tunes?
Yeah, sure thing.
They're trying to make her like an actual character with feelings and a backstory. Oh wow, that's very Max Payne. You try to use the door and it's all boarded up. That's yeah. But yeah, this is just a very strange sequence, I guess. I can't pick up the gun. Maybe later.
She's lost a lot of blood. We need to get her stabilized.
She's our best soldier. Do whatever it takes to save her. The GDF will spare any resources necessary. Oh God. Shelley. How could this have happened?
I did everything by the book. This bomb was unlike anything I'd ever defused before.
You're a professional. This shouldn't have happened. Now we've lost our best team.
And you think that doesn't haunt me every single day? My entire team, all killed in a single flash. I'll never be able to live that down.
You're damn right you won't.
I
All
know.
those men, gone.
That's my
Their
response to this.
spouses, children.
Because story-wise, this game has been
They all
so
have to live in a world without them.
paper thin.
Just left me in that coma. Let me wither away.
I wanted you awake. I wanted you to live with the knowledge that your own incompetence got your team killed. That you, Shelley, were the one responsible for the deaths of those men and the man who loved you.
It's so weird. Look, this is Max Payne. Come on, come on now. Is the corridor going to become a maze at some point? Well, this looks cool, I guess. Road closed.
We're running out of time, Harrison. Get to the office building and find
Shogo?
that bomb, or we'll all be buried under the rubble.
Shogo has better atmosphere than this. Oh dear. There's another fake dope fish. Balls. Are you not supposed to just jump into the hole? I thought that was what they wanted. You not think that seems logical? Maybe you need to land on one of the cars like this. No, you just you just go straight for it. What is this?
All right, Shelly. Just like riding a bike, you got this.
Please hurry. Come on, Harrison. Aren't you supposed to be an expert at this?
Okay, this should do it.
I don't want to die. Get it together. If you don't succeed, we're all dead.
I can't do it. It's too late.
So abrupt. Yay! Now I'm like Akon.
Hey, you. I want to ask you something. Come here.
You are to remain in your cell until the sun.
Unlock the door.
I'm under strict orders to.
Now.
I'll take the bog roll with me.
Three structural supports, huh? Let's sink this place.
Okay, whose bright idea was it to store the prisoner's weapons so close to her cell? That woman's got murder in her eyes. If she gets out, we're all dead. If she gets out and amasses an arsenal, we're fucked. Seriously, I'm no architect. I have no clue the logistics of building an underwater facility, but surely the armory doesn't need to be right next to the person. It's with great pleasure that we are announcing the return of the annual Frolf Frisbee Golf. I thought Frolf was that thing, the frog golf in that game Ribbit King. Any fans of that in the audience tonight? Tournament. We will be holding it on September 23rd this year, and are inviting anyone within G-Tech to sign up. Make sure you send your fully filled out RSVP form to wfreeman@phoenix.net to secure your tea time slot as soon as possible. Further information will be sent out as we get closer to the actual event. We're all invested, we're all hooked. What's going to happen next? Regarding the use of the female restrooms, it has come to our attention that someone is misusing the showers. Attached is how to properly utilize the facility's bathrooms. Please follow this guide to prevent improper use of the showers. Please refrain from using the showers as a toilet. Good spelling there. If we catch you, you're getting court-martialed. Harrison needs to be watched closely, and there needs to be extra security protocols for transferring her from containment. She's cunning, swift and brutal, particularly with that arm. We have transferred her weapons to the armory and changed the code to 1836. That's easy to remember because 36 is 18 times 2. I trust the science team can cover the necessary experiments while I'm taking care of things in Chicago. Attention staff. We've recently detained Shelly Harrison for treason. She'll be imprisoned in this facility while awaiting a GDF tribunal. I understand many staff members may remember Shelly as a hero who liberated DC from Heskel's forces. Ah, the good old days. But she has shown her true colours by ruthlessly slaughtering countless GDF soldiers. She is not to be released under any circumstances. 1836. Ah, balls. I think I picked up the heavy armor through the wall there, which is good. Oh yeah, I forgot about this gun. I haven't really used it because it sucks.
Oh, that ground comes up real quick.
Just checking the cells. This one's interesting. Take my bog roll with me. No problem, Grim. Thank you very much for being here. Enjoy your unforgettable luncheon and other things. And yes, see you again soon, I hope.
Taking cover! Bunker down!
I don't know. Are we making this up on the spot, Fred, or are we like freestyling this? Oh, look at this. Magnetic shield too? Do you think it will work? I don't think so. I did, Fred, yes. I don't know, that seems to be it's a Grim thing. Don't ask me. I don't know this, I'm just copying what Grim says. Some good AI there. I think it's a thing from somewhere else though, but yeah, Grim has made it like his own. Deep Blue something. They're surely a one-hit wonder, right?
Cover me!
I'm just getting warmed up.
Because I think me and Illuminati had this conversation a while ago. There are like certain artists that you think they're one-hit wonders, but they're not really. Vanilla Ice is probably like the best example, or a good example anyway. Like people think of him as a one-hit wonder, but that's not actually true. But yeah, I would imagine with Deep Blue something, they might actually be an actual, proper, legitimate one-hit wonder. I can't wait to uninstall this game. That part's gonna be fun. It's a Simpsons thing. There we go. It always makes me wonder, like, if, you know, the actual album is any good. Like, the album for Breakfast at Tiffany's. Like, is it a good album?
Damn, no way through. I bet if I cause enough structural damage, I can trigger the evacuation protocols.
Over there!
No, it's shit. Did you buy it back in the day, Landlord John?
Don't even try. String them up, cut them down.
You did. Bad times. Bad times. Well then, yeah, if that's true, then yeah, I guess they're a one-hit wonder for a reason. I can't actually shoot through that, but they can shoot through that, huh? Or no, it's just that. I think that's just that gun you can't shoot through. Open up. I mean, it's good. It's great to have a Deep Blue something expert in chat. How many Twitch chats can say that they've got a Deep Blue something expert in their presence? 12 singles, the most recent in 2022. Wow, I'm shocked that they're still going, to be honest. Okay. So they came back relatively recently. I mean, that's the way to do it, to a certain extent. We'll use Faith No More as an example. They split up in 1998. And at that time, they weren't really... They weren't unpopular, but they weren't that popular anymore, especially in the US. The US forgot about them, pretty much. Still pretty popular in the UK, still pretty popular in, like, Australia and stuff like that. But they split up, and by the time they came back, about 10 years later, they were worshipped as gods. Even though, like, for the last few years, previously, in, like, 97, 98, everyone was just like, whatever. It's weird, isn't it? So it's kind of like a good business move to split up at some point and then come back years later. I'm not saying that worked out for Deep Blue something, but it's just a weird thing, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I think it's probably just because Angel Dust is so weird. Like, that's such a weird follow-up. And I guess the average American was like, what the hell is this? But yeah, like I would never really put on Epic, I have to say. recharge station for the chainsaw thing. I mean, I guess this level's better from the previous one. I mean, I guess. The performance isn't as good though. This is another one of those levels where the performance leaves something to be desired.
That did the trick. One down, 2 to go.
Can you only pick up one bomb at once? What a load of guff. And now near can I?
Do your worst. It won't last forever.
Yeah. And I'm absolutely gutted about the whole thing. Oh no. It's alright. It's fine.
Taking cover!
You're right.
Just what I needed.
So look at all this padding. You have to get a bomb, then you have to go somewhere, blow something up, and then you have to come all the way back to get another bomb and do the whole thing again. It's bum. Pure bum. To be fair, the end of Thief 2 was like that as well.
Almost broke a sweat.
Just looking around for items, but not much. There's a cookie tin. Oh, a nanite core. This air plasma gun thing seems pretty underwhelming. Hello, Reptiloid and Macaroni. I hope you're both doing excellently. Yeah, this gun sucks. What's up with its damage? It doesn't do much damage at all. Oh yeah, Slipgate. They knocked it out of the park. As they always do. Darkestville Castle made an entire game out of it, Fred. It sounds excellent, Macaroni. I'm glad to hear you're doing great, Reptiline. I'll figure out where to go eventually. I would like health as well, but there we go. There's one bit of health. I'm gonna die.
Enough of your bullshit.
Fame? I thought you were talking about my level of like fame, like just how famous I am. As you all know, every time I pop out to the shops, all the women are screaming after me.
Just what I needed.
They were pretty quick with getting Kingpin patches out. But the problem with that game is that they only updated it for like a month and then they stopped. Typing is pretty hard. But yeah, I would say that the game has gotten worse. For sure. I didn't mind it in the first half, but it has slowly gotten worse as time has went on. Can't even jump here because they put an invisible wall. They fixed that, Reptiline. That was one of the things they did fix pretty quickly, was the load times. Kingpin Reloaded's actually okay now. Perhaps we need to go up here.
Oh, that was painful.
Yeah, I think I did need to go in here. It looks important anyway, this room. Uh-oh. See if I can get rid of these guys before moving on. Or did they get rid of themselves?
Target spotted! Let me handle this! Leave this to the...
This should be the second pillar. Pillar 2.
This place is on its knees. Just one to go. Don't even try.
What, jumping over the railing? Because the game doesn't let you?
Didn't see me come. Glory to Haskell, glory to Haskell, glory to Haskell. Didn't see me coming.
Time for me.
Inexcusable? It is. Where's the new enemy? Well,
I'll make this quick.
they didn't last very long. Very quick.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh my goodness. I haven't been here yet. Mostly ammo that I don't need. Yeah. Put that, like, take that off in your Half-Life bingo card. This is where I just was, wasn't it? Earlier, back in the day. Is that a turret? Yeah. It is. Guess I maybe need to go up there. I'm sure that disables the turrets. But I did it the sloppy, not so efficient way. Look at that empty room with nothing in it. Look at that empty room with nothing in it. So what was the point of coming up here then? Was there one? We've been here before. Like what, Macaroni? Like what? Huh? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Macaroni. You could be talking about a sloppy Joe. Moose. Well, I'm enjoying this part of the game. It's an absolute banger, isn't it? I've already been up here. Video game sequels. Making sequel. Oh no, I haven't done this one. There you go. What an idiot.
Last one down. Bounce. Don't want to be sleeping with fishes. What a shame.
Are they just coming forever? Is it one of those kind of situations? Okay, let's go. Well, I guess this is not the way. That's not the way either. But yeah, video game sequels, they usually are a bit sloppy, aren't they? With a few exceptions. Swimming. Plasma cannon. Do I have to go through here? Huh? Well, this is fun. You move so slowly in the water. Mortal Kombat 2 is a good sequel. Yeah, and it's such a jump from the first one as well. I mean, I still like the first one, but just everything about Mortal Kombat 2 is better.
Nobody move. There's blood on the floor.
Time Crisis 2. Banger.
Coward. That was my ride out of here.
Bunker's down!
True, Harvey, yeah. I'm having trouble logging into the terminal to control the Chaos Dispatch satellite. It's saying a user has already logged in, and the last thing we need is some unauthorized user dispatching the supply kiosks. Can someone in IT check the logs and see who's logged in and get me access? Looked into it, someone has logged in, but it's no one in the facility or on any GDF machine. If I had to wager a guess, I'd say it's gotta be someone in hardcore. They're the only group even remotely capable of breaching our system. This is the last time I'm going to tell you to stop. I don't care if you are a superior. You can't treat me like this. I'm tired of you giving me dog crap assignments because I refuse to give you my mother's phone number. If this happens again, I might just let security know who it is that's taking wine from the cafeteria storage. Find someone else to harass for their mother's number.
Time to get out of here.
Well then. Oh yeah, I forgot that I have this. What? That says it all. I forgot that I have this. The ion bow. My shooting is pathetic. Pathetic shooting, my lads. I should just use this, shouldn't I? It's easier. It's better. Silent Hill 2, yeah, that's a good example, yeah. GTA 3. Saints Row 2, yeah. I mean, it's very good, yeah. That's one of those sequels where it makes the first one look a bit shit in comparison. Here we go. This is what this game needed. A submarine section. I know that's what everyone was waiting for, hoping for. Well, you've got it. I am actually controlling this. It's not on rails. Red Faction had a submarine section, didn't it? Right, okay. Well, this is fantastic. This is absolutely amazing. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, huh? Excellent driving. Be nice if you could zoom in, but I don't think you can. What are those ones doing down there? Nothing at all. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, well, I just dropped a few frames, I think, that time. I don't think it was a full-blown disconnect. So I guess that one's on me. It's not like you're missing out on anything, though, because this part of the game is just rubbish, isn't it? Isn't this the most boring thing you've ever seen? Ugh. Yeah, it just buffered a bit. Yeah, it just dropped a few frames. But yeah, any of the frames that were dropped, you've missed absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. No insightful commentary. No entertaining gameplay. No, like, nothing of interest, basically. Is this more entertaining than Lord of the Rings? Submarine slowly moves through environment while shooting at brain sperm. That actually does sound more interesting. Yeah. Hello, Sundered. How's it going? This is terrible, this part. I mean, Like I don't know about you guys, but I'm speechless. I am actually speechless. What is this? They designed this and signed off on it and said, yeah, this is awesome. Come on. Come off it. I know the bit earlier on where it's an on rails flying section. I know that was super lame, but you know what? I'll take that over this. This is awful. Well, it's gonna get better now, isn't it? That's the nadir of this game. It's gonna get better now. Hopefully, maybe. Never sewer. This game loves its sewers.
Oh, I hope you like the smell of shit, Greywater. It's gonna be the last thing you ever smell. Shouldn't have tried to run.
The audio sounds a bit muffled, but I guess that's by design. I am very patient and kind, that is true. Too patient and kind, to be honest. What, the submarine section? I don't think so. Or the grey water thing. Can you imagine if the submarine section was supposed to be a joke? Yeah. The game doesn't really try for humor in general. It's actually got quite a somber tone compared to Ion Fury anyway. Yeah, that's what it is, Fred. It's realism. Come on. Surely you'd shoot explosive at that to blow it up. Oh, this game is lame. This game is lame. I thought that was going to be a nice little callback to the build engine days. No. Not at all. I guess it's a pretty sewer. I'll say that much. Oh yeah, this game has tons of potential. Tons of potential. The first half of the game wasn't too bad. It was still a bit underwhelming, but it was okay. It's really took a bit of a turn though. Just having a look around before moving on. The like announcement trailer for this game, when they first showed it in 2022, it actually looked phenomenal, and I was very excited for it. But then a year later, they released one of the worst demos I've ever played, and that kind of killed any enthusiasm I had for it. My health isn't too good. Health is a little bit better now. What's this, like the third sewer level in the game? Yikes. What's down here before going further in that direction? Okay, battery. That's probably important. I'm glad I came this way. I've played a little bit of it. It's not that good, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. Bombshell's a bit bland, just. Unscripted AI? I can't blame them. They're just bored. Sad but true. More unscripted AI. I don't think they could get past the door or something. There was something weird going on there. The game, like, I know it was fairly unpolished from the beginning, but it's like you can tell that it's getting like even less polished as it goes on. I guess so. At least we got one awesome game. One is better than none. I also take issue with how that ammo thing is displayed. You know, when you pick up ammo, it says 6 times blah blah blah. But what it really means is 6 shots, not 6 times. Because that makes it sound like you've got 6, you picked up 6 shotgun clips. That's wrong. Am I nitpicking? I just feel like that's a basic thing to get wrong. The box jumped out at me.
Shelly, is that you?
Yeah, what's left of me.
Yeah, this is one of those.
Master, I managed to track the Colonel to Chicago, and he's turned the place into a war zone. I've been holed up here trying to reach anyone, but it seems the GDF is in on it.
Yeah, he was the mole. He used me to get the demon core and threw me in a cell.
Shelley, I need you to know that you can trust me. I signed on to this operation to prevent a disaster like this from happening. I'll do whatever it takes to help you stop Greywater.
You'll forgive me if I'm not exactly in the place to be trusting anyone.
I understand. You're getting close to the city. I've got eyes on what's going on, and I can help you pinpoint the Colonel's location. We can do this, Shelley, but you have to trust me.
If that's what it takes to stop Greywater, then so be it. But if you cross me, I'll make sure your corpse is unrecognizable.
It won't come to that. I promise.
But yeah, this is another one of those games that's death by 1,000 cuts, I think. It's like there's not any one thing that's horrible, but it all adds up. I can get another suit upgrade. I'll get that one. What? What? It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. When I leave the weapon upgrade thing, I can't look around or do anything. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. I can't even get to the main menu. Oh, I've got my gun out. But I can't pause the game. I can't pause the game. I can't. I don't know what to do. Should we just try and navigate this bit backwards? I don't think I can. Yeah. I can use not the D-pad, the cursor case to turn. Oh, here we go. Sorted. Sorted. Here we go. Oh yes. That should be a Steam achievement right there. Finishing a level while not being able to look around properly. Hello, Illuminati. I hope you're doing excellently. That is very true. Did you enjoy tonight's episode of Emmerdale? You missed it? Oh. You're more of an omnibus on Sunday kind of person. What do you guys think of this fight so far? Yeah. I'm out of ammo for that. Let's use this to see how much damage it does. Not much. We'll use the micro stinger.
What a shame.
Oh, I died at the very end. How awesome was that? How awesome was that? What do you guys think of the music for this bit? There is some music. It goes in the background. The music's mixed kind of low in this game. It's like they don't want you to hear it. This is great fun. No, you're not missing anything, Fred. That's the beauty of this game. It's that even if when people have to leave or I drop a few frames or whatever, no one actually misses anything. That's one of the best things about it. Yeah. Correct. I know. What's that all about, Harvey? So weird. embarrassed. You might be able to find their free use MIDI game tracks easily on YouTube. That's exactly what it is. I wish. I'm almost certain it is not. Doesn't feel like final boss material, does it? I don't think the final boss would have such a generic name. But then again, you never know with Phantom Fury. That gun's awful.
Don't waste your breath. What a miserable attempt.
The final bias. I did it. They're not too bad. Some of them are a little spongy. These guys are. But they're not too bad generally. Can I get up there? This guy's been stuck for a while.
Savor the pain. It won't last forever.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on with our lives. Oh no, I completely support this aggression, Harvey. Hostile sighted. Like, there's no atmosphere in this game. It doesn't feel like a real place, you know? Or it doesn't, you know, it doesn't feel like a real place that you can get immersed in. It just, yeah, it just doesn't feel right. What is going on here with this light? What is going on? And they shipped this. And they thought, yep. Release it now. I don't know, it's just the atmosphere, it's just not really there. It's just not really hitting.
Here we go.
Man down! Taking cover.
Grenade launcher. And then I'm dead. Did I kill myself? Possibly. They just gave me a checkpoint.
Hold it.
R.I.P. Ronnie James Dio.
Straight fire. Grenade out. Bunker down.
Stay down. It's a good looker. Don't waste your breath. You don't have many left.
The splash damage is unreal. Well, it is on the Unreal Engine, so there you go. That it all makes sense. Ugh.
Hold it. This bitch is mine. Taking cover.
Yeah, there's actually no benefit to keeping the turret attached because that doesn't save you ammo, so you might as well just detach it right away.
That is. Do your worst. It won't be enough.
There's an invisible something here. This guy's stuck. There's another invisible something here. There's something going on with this level. By this stage of the game, they've given up. Slipgate Ironworks, they're just like, get the game out the door immediately. We don't want to look at this anymore. Oh.
Hold it. Cover me.
Where'd these guys come from? Narada Boy, yeah, I should be playing that instead, really.
Hostile sighted. I got you.
Concentrate fire.
People of Chicago,
How are you supposed to get that ammo?
of the TDF,
Oh, like that.
we are approaching the dawn of a new era. I know things may seem grim, but I am urging all citizens to stay calm. It saddens me to say that many of you will perish tonight.
I can't believe this guy sold me out.
Those of you who survive will emerge from the rubble stronger than you ever could have imagined.
What the hell happened to the Colonel? Did you know about any of this?
This is just as much a shock to me as it is to you. My guess is the power went to his head. With the demon core in his hands, he's driven only by his own twisted, survival of the fittest ideology.
He's about to find out just how wrong he is.
I guess that makes sense, Illuminati. They're expecting people to be
Ooh,
Skyrim
round comes up real
gods
quick.
at this point.
Concentrate!
Really? Seems to be the thing to do. Techno Cup. Monuments of Mars. Oh, armor in the fire. Let's grab that. The Navy Pier Ferris wheel. That is a big Ferris wheel. It's not a very convincing Ferris wheel, is it? We'll ride this, I guess. Someday, when I'm like in my 50s, I'll stream Skyrim for you, Illuminati. Never do. But though, then again, my taste might be completely different by that time. What makes you think that I like this? I'm not going to respond to that, Illuminati. And welcome back, Fred. You have missed everything.
You're fucking nothing. Don't fuck with me if you want to live.
It goes on and on. Oh, the floating lamppost. That was excellent.
She's taking cover! Flush her out! Concentrating fire! Man down!
But like, yeah, there's just no atmosphere, there's no vibe, there's nothing to this area. It could have been so cool, but no. I was tempted to go back and get some drinks, but I don't think I can be bothered. Yeah, like whoever their artists are, they did a good job.
Taking cover!
Because yeah, visually this looks kind of cool. Not all of it, but you know, the general look of it is kind of cool. Yeah. But yeah, that's, I mean, I know we've said it before, but like, that's why it's such a bummer. It has so much potential, this game.
You don't have many left. Think it's some phone is gonna stop you?
That guy was climbing up on nothing in the background. Popping off the helmets is kind of fun. Like, the game is at its best when you're fighting humans. I suppose so. I don't know if the police are on our side or what, but I'm just killing everyone. Am I supposed to destroy this? Not a boss battle though. I did it. Are you proud of me? Thank you. Oh no, it's back to being crap again. Well, it was always crap, but like really crap.
Nobody moved. There's blood on the floor. I'll make this quick for you.
Detachable penis. Sometimes I keep it in the bathroom cabinet, but it wasn't there. Let's rip this off as well.
You mess with me, the harder it gets for you.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Did that blow up? It did. That looks great. Fleshware slave robot. It was awesome. I loved it. Yes, I think so. Okay. Is it like the Rolling Stone top 200 hip hop albums? Is it like that? Cardi B, way better for Illmatic, way better.
Concentrate fire. I'll make
It's kind of hard, I think, doing like a console tier list. Depends on your criteria, I guess. I mean, I can't argue with that, Fred. The GameCube also had those tiny little discs that were very cute. So, obviously, it's amazing. Mo. 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 Yeah, and if you held down like all the buttons at the start, it would change the noise that it made and all that. It's a shame it had no games. Oh, got him! Destroyed.
Don't you have anything better to do?
Apart from Metroid Prime. It's not like the worst Mario game, Illuminati. It's one of the worst ones anyway. Yeah, but Spyro's multi-platform, so whatever. How are they better than the Xbox version? Usually the Xbox version is the best, because the Xbox was the most powerful system out of those three. Like significantly more powerful, so the Xbox version was always the best usually. I can't say anything bad about Luigi's Mansion. But again, that's multi-platform. I'm winning. Like, if you want to go down the software library route, PlayStation 2 is the best console of all time. The amount of games that PlayStation 2 has is unbelievable. I think it has the biggest library, doesn't it? One of them anyway, it's ridiculous. Did this game just get good? This doesn't feel very great. But this is probably the best part of the game. You're watching it right here, folks. You made a face, don't worry. God Hand? Yeah, God Hand wasn't on the GameCube, was it? No. I can tell you what was on the GameCube though, Killer 7. And I believe the GameCube version of Killer 7 is like the better one. Because Killer 7 was supposed to be a GameCube exclusive originally, and then it ended up being on PS2 as well. Wow, no love for the Sega Saturn. Unbelievable. No love for any Sega systems? Jesus, Illuminati, come on. You haven't lived. Game Gear, Chad. Absolute Chad. Master System, Giga Chad. You can't see him, but imagine the guy that I'm playing against right now is that little plague doctor guy with the tiny mask. That's who I'm playing against right now. A Nomad. I'm not sure if those came out over here. Oh, it's little wonder why Sega left the console business, isn't it? They had so many machines that like failed more or less, you know, commercially. Yeah, but the the problem with the Dreamcast, it was a little bit premature. Like it was awesome, like when it very first came out, but even you know the way it got discontinued in 2001 in the US and then 2002 over here. Even if it wasn't discontinued, there was no way it would be able to keep up with the other systems anyway. And the fact that it only had like one analog stick, and I think the discs couldn't hold as much data as well. And yeah, it was never gonna last, the Dreamcast. It's mental to think that the Dreamcast only lasted like 2 years. Like that's mad. They were like weird CD-ROMs though. They were like super CD-ROMs. I don't know what they were called, the actual name for them. But yeah. But they weren't DVDs, I know that. GD-ROM, yeah, there you go. But wasn't it really... That was another thing about the Dreamcast. I think it was very easy to pirate for. I don't think you even needed to mod it, really. I think it... As far as I know, I think you could just make discs for it really easily. So that didn't help. That's what I mean about the Dreamcast being rushed to market. I think they kind of just went... They saw their opportunity. They were like, oh shit. Well, Sony's going to release the PS2 next year. We have to drop ours like now to have a chance. And my understanding is that the Dreamcast did do quite well at first. But like going into 2000, I think a lot of people were just more interested in what the competition had to offer. And then they saw like Metal Gear Solid 2 at E3 2000, and they were like, oh my god, is this real? This is great, this bit, isn't it? I don't think a real air hockey table would go up to 18, by the way. I'm calling BS on that. Oh, I'm going all the way. I'm not stopping. Hopefully it stops at 69. This is something you can fall asleep to, for sure. The Dreamcast was ahead of its time, though, with the, like, online play and all that as well. Yeah, Phantasy Star Online, and Quake 3, and... What was that game? Outtrigger? A few other ones, but yeah, like, the fact that it had online at all was very forward-thinking. Like, even with the PS2... Like, online for PS2 was a complete afterthought. And from what I understand, it was a disaster to actually get working. Microsoft had online, like, not immediately on launch, but you could tell that that was something that they were planning towards all along. They knew it was a big deal. It sucked, yeah. The PS2 one, yeah. An absolute disaster. That's another thing that, you know, I'm sure most people, when they're making their console tier list, they probably put PS2 up really high because of the software library. But then you've got to consider other things as well, like the fact that the online was atrocious and most people didn't have it. You also had to buy those horrible memory cards, which were an absolute extortionate price for what they were. I remember hearing someone who used to work at Sony. Apparently, the markup on the memory cards was insane. Like the actual cost to make them was nothing, and they were charging like 40 quid for them. Next to nothing, I should say. It's obviously not actually nothing, but yeah. Apparently, the amount of money they made off memory cards alone was unbelievable. Remember with the PSP as well, they had the memory sticks. And they cost an arm and a leg as well. Wankers. I think the Vita was pretty bad for that as well. But yeah, all that stuff. I always thought the PSP is like, as far as the actual hardware goes, it was actually pretty good. But there wasn't that many games that I cared about. Apart from like the GTA games. And there are a couple of other ones that are kind of cool, but yeah, generally speaking, this AI is better than the AI that you shoot against, though, in the actual game, so... It's actually doing something. Oh no! Oh no! It's not perfect anymore, I should retire. That's what I get for mocking it, I suppose. This is actually really, I don't know if it comes across, but this is actually really unresponsive. Not unresponsive, but not very sensitive. I have to really throw my mouse around to get it to do something. I'm thrashing it around here. Good old Midway. See, I miss Midway. They actually made fun games. The PSP, when it first came out, was impressive. Like, the actual screen and everything. It's obviously not much to look at now, but... it looked the part. It was quite a big deal, the fact that you could put videos and stuff on your memory stick. Yeah, but the problem was, like I said, was getting a decent memory stick that had good storage on it cost far too much money. I thought you were going to say the Zune. Microsoft Zune. I never had an iPod. Never had an Apple device. I'm pretty happy about that. Nice, Harvey. The people who had a Zune, they all loved it. I don't know if it was actually good though, but the people who had a Zune, they always seemed to like it. Is that the first time that the pucks went behind the other guy and they actually managed to get it back? There you go. It's getting smarter. It's learning. Look at this. What a rally. This is like something you would see on the telly. Physics. Yeah, it is. It is getting tired of my S. I think Duke Nukem Forever had the better air hockey. I can't remember the air hockey in The Lost and Damned and the Ballad of Gay Tony. Dank Pods, is that ran by Dark Poro? Correct. Excellent. Are there any good video games coming out? Ever? At some point? I'm trying to, be optimistic here. GTA 6? Yeah, like next year. If it comes out next year, I wouldn't be surprised if they delayed it. Fable 4? That's not coming out. Fable 4. The game that like misses every Microsoft event. Every time Microsoft do like some sort of Xbox thing, it's always not there. Yeah. But that's going to be a long way off as well, isn't it? The Elder Scrolls, because they only just finished Starfield. Well, yeah, they released Starfield last year. Don't know if they finished it, but they released it last year. FIFA? There is no FIFA. It's EA Sports FC. Oh, not the actual FIFA game. Have they announced who's like doing it? Is there going to be like a FIFA game? Well, I don't think it would be Konami, considering the last time they did football, it was that eFootball thing, and it was a total disaster. So I don't know if FIFA would want to work with them. Hellblade 2, yeah, that's out pretty soon, isn't it? Don't get too excited, Fred. You might get disappointed. It is a modern video game after all. You gotta temper those expectations. FIFA president says its EA Sports FC Rival will be the best e-game for any girl or boy, so it's not for men and women, just for girls and boys. Will it not be available at retail then if it's an e-game, electronic game? I don't know, I'm guessing that's a cool way of saying digital game, I don't know, e-game. Yeah, that's probably a smart thing to do, Fred, honestly. What was that? That was physics screwing me over there. It is being released soon, yeah. I thought so. I couldn't tell you what's coming out this year. Seriously, I have no idea what's coming out this year. The new FIFA game, FIFA 25, 26, 27 and so on, will always be the best e-game for any girl or boy. We will have news on this very soon, posted over a year ago. What if Take-Two do it, and it'll be like 2K, FIFA 2K? What do you think of that? Speculation Illuminati. I only mentioned that because like they're kind of the only other like big name in sports, I guess, right? Midway. They're long gone. Every good sports game was done by Midway. This is what gaming as a streamed service Game Pass culture does. People will stop caring about what new games are due and just consume whatever is shoved at them. Yeah, that's Illuminati's problem, I think. Just plays whatever is shoved in. Frostpunk. I think people do like the first one, don't they? Wrong, I know. I'm just winding you up. You don't even play those games. Those Xbox Game Pass games. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've heard pretty good things about it. Does this count as boring shit? They better give me a Porsche win for this. Or you win like the value of the game back in your Steam wallet. That would be quite a good prize. I doubt that's coming out this year, Illuminati. But you never know. I guess the Silent Hill 2 remake's also supposed to come out this year. I'm guessing, but that looks shit. It's gonna be a total disaster, probably. Yeah, I just don't, but I don't see it coming out this year, Illuminati. I'd be shocked if that's actually good as well. I'm just so negative, aren't I? I just assume everything's gonna be awful. I'm supposed to be the optimistic one. 2020 was good, was it? No, it wasn't. What are you talking about? Safe bet though? I know. The whole air hockey part has been no less engaging than the rest of the stream. Yeah. Well, that makes me feel better for it. And we're having a good old chat during it as well. I mean, I've got it up to 69, and nothing funny has happened. What was bad about 2020? Well, are we talking about video games or just life in general? Oh, all right. No, I just saw the bit where he said 2020 was good, and I was like, what? Was it? I wonder what id Software are working on. That I would be curious in. Your reactions to modern games could be much worse. Yeah. I suppose so. 76, there you go. Oh. Well, hopefully that will be good for it. Shid. Can you imagine if id made Silent Hill? No, I can't. I actually can't imagine that. And that would be bloody awful. Bleep. Bleep. We used to have it so good though when it came to like back in the day when video games would come out just generally in a better state, like they actually came out finished. And not only that, we got like new video games often. Nowadays, like they take forever to get made. Even the small stuff takes a long time. It's just a completely different landscape now. We didn't realize how good we had it 20 years ago. Silent Hill 18. Lamb. Skip. It's mainly just a good story. The gameplay is kind of whatever. Well, I've only played the first one, but yeah. Yeah, that's exactly true, Illuminati. That's why I'm not that keen on it. It's alright, it's good, but it's good, but it's like very overrated. I mean, there's nothing about the gameplay in The Last of Us that's really that great. And there's nothing in it that you haven't seen loads of times before. It's like a poor man's Manhunt. when you boil it down. Yeah, I need to play the newer Resident Evil games at some point. Interesting, Fred. Cool. Capcom still make good games. I know we've had this conversation recently. Their business practices are a bit wank, but the games are good at least. They're very high quality. Generally speaking. I'm getting worse at this. I know I said about Sega releasing misguided hardware during the 90s, but Nintendo did have the Virtual Boy. You probably have, but feel free to refresh my memory. Crap. It doesn't even do anything. The first person to ever reach over 99? I doubt it. I doubt it. Maybe. Maybe. I'm surprised there isn't a Steam achievement for this at all. Maybe there is, but it didn't seem like it. The DS being old? It is pretty old, yeah. It's about 20 years old now. Why am I still playing this? Here we go. Here's some real shit for you. No, it's actually not, because I don't have any bowling bombs. What's with the zeros? It gave me a Porsche win for getting a strike. What do you think of my strike? I can't try a bomb, I don't have one. I tried using the rocket launcher, but it kind of failed. So, yeah. Here we go, some real shit. You have to use your cursor case for this. Who needs a new road rash when you got this? Oh no, I need to get the high score. Over 900. 9,000 rather. Come on, let's go. Super Racer 4. Oh, you can use your mouse. That makes more sense, I guess. No, it doesn't, Monster. Stop trying to give this a pass. This is shit. Hold on. Oh yeah, this game is awesome. I love it. By the way, Bert and Ernie, the top two names there. Isn't that funny? Funny, funny, funny. We're supposed to look at that and go, ha! That reminds me of that thing. Ha! I lost my husband, my arm, so many dead. I wake up from nightmares, reliving the event. My only friends left, the only ones who believed in me, betrayed me in the pursuit of power. I am alone, all alone, on Super Racer 5. You're absolutely correct, Fred. The controls for this are horrific. I'm going to use the cursor keys again because that's a bit better. Who's Bernie? What? Someone else called Barn, I think. Yeah, Barney. Yeah, Barney Miller. Maybe it's probably a Half-Life thing. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, is it Barney Miller from? Remember, John Blade would always bring up Barney Miller in the Sin expansion pack. When you shoot a guy in the face, he's like, Barney Miller is back, and we were like, who's Barney Miller? Oh, Jesus, this is the worst game of all time. You have to get 99 on this one as well, surely. Then you get the Steam achievement, right? But this is like hard mode because you can't really see what you're doing. But like, there's no atmosphere here. I know it's like supposed to be empty, obviously, because of like there's horrible stuff going on outside. But like, at least have some like background music, like to have the arcade machines make sounds. And, oh no, don't bother. Well, you say that, Illuminati, but there have been reports going around that the developers have been dissing, if you want to say that, like YouTubers who give this like a negative review and stuff. They're probably gonna diss me next. I can't wait. They probably are.
Miserable attempt.
Watching this absolutely molding and seething. Yeah, exactly. Did they apologize for it? I did not see that. That's hilarious. I did not see that. Oh dear, that company, man. Maybe even some friendly characters just hanging out like nothing's changed. Yeah, yeah. Something that shows the developers were possibly a little bit interested. Yeah. Something. Anything. It's like I said before, when we were playing this on the first day. It's never a good look to, like, you know, lash back at your fans slash like whoever played it, you know, reviewers, whatever. It's never a good look. What's going on here? Why have I lost control? They're listening to me, aren't they? They've like disabled my. They've said, look, you can't have any more fun. You've slagged us off too much. We're gonna take away your weapon and your ability to move. What is going on? Let's load a checkpoint. Yeah. It's also a little bit like the music video for the song "It's Coming Down," though I recommend that you don't look that up. Not the unedited version, anyway. I know, I shouldn't have said it, Fred. I shouldn't have said it. Well, but you can't blame me because I said not to look it up. So if you look it up, it's your fault. That's how I'm dealing with this. And you're absolutely right, Sundered. There have been moments when it's been fun. And like the early parts of the game weren't too bad. But yeah. That's what I like to hear, Harvey.
You insane, murderous bastard. You'll have to kill me first.
Oof. Exciting times. Have you seen Dog? Has you seen Dog? He's the goodest boy. 420-666-1337. Is that supposed to be funny? I I feel like this game has been quite somber and serious, so when you see a sign like that, it just doesn't fit.
Oh, that ground comes up real quick.
Did you? Did you really? Using the lover boy is fun. They've done quite a good job with that. I don't know, that guy was like half sunken into the ground there, but yeah, they've done a good job with the lover boy. It's pretty fun still.
Don't fuck with me if you want to live.
Correct. Another one of these tank things. Reminds me of the robot guy from Power Rangers Alpha 5. Ay ay ay. Absolutely dunked on that nerd. Well, that was rubbish. I did a terrible job there. My armor is gone. My armor is down the toilets. I feel like this level's been going on for a long time, but to be fair, an hour of that was spent playing air hockey.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Correct.
Shouldn't have tried to run.
I'm not doing very well. Brick. Brick. Come on, you can do it. Where are we off to? I could have, but this is content, isn't it? Everyone loves a bit of content. Hello, Jones. How's it going? That is very true, Harvey, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. And also, like, if I didn't stream this, who else would have? Like, this is such a me game. That's probably the reason why I was, you know, not looking forward to it, but I was like, I had to know like what this game was actually like. But yeah, I've like hit a dead end here. You would imagine if that opens, right? But it doesn't. I don't see a button for it. Unless I'm blind. And you would think that maybe this comes down. Maybe you shoot those now. Is this a good game? No. Not even in quotes. Not even in quotes. It's just not a good game. Rogue Warrior is a quote-unquote good game. This isn't. The Landstorm of video games. Landstorm is pretty boring. And I've actually got this stuck. No, I haven't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where to go. I just stole a truck. Maybe I need to like take the truck backwards. Not really a truck, it's more of a Jeep. You know what I mean. Exactly, Fred. You know the score. Should I replay Rogue Warrior? Or maybe we go over here. That's a very good question. I don't know. I don't know. By the way, that was the solution, was to backtrack and use the Jeep to get over a bridge. But like, how were you supposed to know? There's nothing to signpost you to go back. You know what I mean? Like a good game would have like put enemies in to sort of like breadcrumb you back to like where you need to go. This game, nah. Nah, just figure it out. Bumhead. A vote for Sneed is a vote against Chuck.
String him up, cut him dead.
Hopefully this game is over soon. Hopefully. That would be nice. Is this a meme that I don't know? Oh, it's the Simpsons thing? But why? Yeah. You could probably sum up the entire game in those two words. But why? Or even just why?
right, I'm coming in.
Who is this bloke? Oh no, not another one of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just when you thought it couldn't get any better. Surely this will work. This is quite a good song as well. I think that's quite a good way of describing it, Jones, actually. Maybe use this. There you go. Sorted. Mantis.
I'm going in.
Oh, I might have ammo for that.
Cover me!
Nothing to lose.
Is that your first one? It always feels good. Your first time getting a quote.
Oh, shit! Michelle Ray. I'll open the gate. You hold him off for me.
It's John Blade. Oh my god. Guys, oh my god, the game's gonna be awesome now, right? This is it. This is it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh shite, I actually have to do something first. I actually have to kill these guys first. How disappointing. How dare they tease me like that? John Blade is the protagonist of an obscure, well, I would say it's fairly obscure these days.
Here they come.
But
Get it.
he was the main character in a game called
Don't you
Sin.
have anything better to do?
Taking cover.
No. The people who made Sin went out of business a long time ago. Well, that's not entirely true. I think they got bought out by a mobile developer. And then they all left. Ritual Entertainment made Sin. I wish this was made by Ritual Entertainment. It would probably be like 10 times better if it was. Dark, dark times, Illuminati. One of the worst acquisitions ever. Because it was just so pointless. Okay, are we done?
What's the matter, John? Hardcore making you go soft?
Certainly softer than proprietary alloys, that's for sure. Thanks for holding them off.
No problem.
Is it the same
Go
voice?
find Greywater and finish this.
Sounds a bit
Care to
different.
tag along?
Shit. Sounds like a fun time. I better help the locals get to safety. Use this to send Greywater my regards.
It's hard to tell though, because it's obviously like 25 years ago since Sin came out.
Best of luck. Not that you'll need it.
It's funny that you say that, Jones, because Ritual Entertainment actually made a Star Trek game. He's given me his Magnum. I assume that the Loverboy and the Magnum use the same ammo. No, different. Nude on my ass. You wacky bitch. Yes. That's an iconic Sin moment. I should ask him. Blade, how's JC doing? Why? What? Right, the honeymoon period is over. Why is John Blade in this game? Is that it? Is that his role? He just shows up and gives you a gun. Yeah. Of course that's it. His pistol wasn't that strong in Sin. Sin actually has a banger soundtrack. Very underrated.
The more you mess with me, the harder it gets for you.
No one really talks about Sin for its music, but it was pretty damn good. Nope, already got it. Nope, don't need it. Shelly should start saying that. Nope, already got it. Sin's a good game.
Concentrate fire. I'll make this quick. Concentrate fire.
Oh, for feck's sake. Sorry, Malden. Why did he give us his gun with only like 20 shots in it? In Sin he held like 200 shots in his pistol. Cheeked it, yeah. I know, Sundered. And what am I thinking? I'm out of ammo for that. Will I ever get ammo for that again, do you think? Or is that it? Yeah, that would actually be an awesome idea, Harvey. Yeah. No, that would be so good. That would be so good. Can you upgrade his gun? Probably not. No, of course not. Locked. Blade did say something like that, didn't he? With locked doors. I don't know if he said locked, but he said something. Locked. I need JC. At least you can jump. That's how low the bar is. We're just happy that you can jump. This game sometimes has really poor, like, you know, signposting. It's just like, right, I've reached to the end of the street here. This is locked. This door over here is locked. And this is locked. This is locked. Are we going this way? There's a floating something. It won't open. I'm trying to think. I think he said something like, "Damn, security door." Something like that, I want to say he says. This is terrible, isn't it? Slipgate Ironworks. The cheek of them to put their own logo in the game. The cheek of them. Night Dive are supposed to be remastering Sin at some point. I'll definitely get that and check that out if that ever actually happens, if it actually comes out. But yeah, you know I'd be all over that.
Must be a nice view from up there. Enjoy it while it lasts, you bastard. Nobody move. There's blood on the floor.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get ammo for Blades Magnum ever again. Correct.
Got her in my sights.
Flank her!
Grenade!
Oh no, it was so bad.
Heads up, Shelly. It looks like Greywater's got an entire army closing in on you.
That's not gonna be enough to stop me. Not by a long shot.
Cover me!
How are you holding up?
Fantastic. Ready to kill anything that son of a bitch throws my way. How about you?
Fine, for now. I've managed to barricade myself in a nearby building. It looks like there are more units closing in on your position.
Got it. Glad you're on my side, Doc. Once I've killed that bastard and everyone is safe, I'm gonna need a breather.
Oh dear.
Care to
It's all
join?
going badly.
Absolutely. We can split a deep dish.
Split. After this, I'm gonna need one to myself.
Yeah, okay. That didn't go very well. Let's try that again. Okay. I got a Porsche win for picking up all the weapons. Even though I already had all the weapons.
I'm just getting warmed up.
What a strange game.
Heads up, Shelly. It looks like Greywater's got an entire army closing in on you.
That's not gonna be enough to stop me. Not by a long shot.
Flank her!
Don't you have anything better to do?
Hopefully this will go a little bit better.
How are you holding up?
It's fantastic. Ready to kill anything that son of a bitch throws my way. How about you?
Fine, for now. I've managed to barricade myself in a nearby building. It looks like there are more units closing in on your position.
Got it. Glad you're my side, Doc. Once I've killed that bastard and everyone is safe, I'm gonna need a breather. Care to join?
Absolutely. Split a deep dish.
Split. After this, I'm gonna need work for myself.
I'm going in!
These exploding guys are annoying. I don't know. Well, the box art's kind of it's a little eye, isn't it? I kind of like the weird capitalization. I'm kind of into it, I have to say. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Or maybe I'm just misremembering it.
On me!
Is that all? Keep them coming, you rotten fuck. I'm just getting warmed up.
That was a bit scary.
That looks like all of them. Don't push through, Shelly. Get inside the tower and end this.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right, Shelly. The Colonel appears to be held up in the penthouse. He's not gonna go down without a fight.
Oh, he's gonna get a lot more than a fight from me.
Maybe it says it like that in the actual game itself. I can't remember. I was looking for John Blade's locked words, but gave up when this garbage sentence from TVTropes.org depressed me. Trailers for Phantom Fury shows that the setting takes place in the same one that Sin takes place in, with Shelley being an acquaintance of John Blade. Well, I mean, I guess that's technically true, but yeah. This looks like, you know, like the office building in the Sin episodes thing that I streamed. It's reminiscent of that. With that lady that told me to take cover even though she was the one not taking cover. There was that whole thing. Settings take place in places? I don't know. TVTropes.org.
I see you're still here. I have to admit,
Absolute joke of a
admire your
website.
stubbornness. But the time to play games
Correct. Can you just go? Oh, that's an invisible wall. Of course it is. Just put an invisible wall there, sure. No one's gonna notice, are they? And they had the cheek to make fun of YouTubers for not liking it. The cheek of them. The absolute cheek of them. I guess so. But this is actually kind of cool looking. I hate to admit it, but it looks kind of cool, doesn't it? But then you moments later, there'll be something that sucks and you're like, oh. You know? Every time when this game does something cool, it immediately does something terrible afterward. But yeah, this lift works, kind of. You can at least walk into it.
Pray for mercy. You won't get it.
It won't let me. I'll pick that up. There we go. There we go.
Bunker down.
Upgrade yourself. Who's shooting? This guy. Oh, the pool table's been tipped over. I don't know where I'm supposed to actually go. I don't know if you just need to kill everyone or what.
Hostile sighted!
Get the hell away from me.
Can we move on with our lives? It is quite good, yeah. This game could have been something. I don't know where to go though. That's a problem. Looks like I need to follow this line. Aha. I've got it. I've got it. Harrison is getting close to the tower. I want all hands on deck, locking the area down. Do whatever it takes to stop her. To whom it may concern, we're approaching the end of the fiscal quarter, and my team is scrambling to get reports together. They're having trouble focusing on their work with all the commotion. Could you please turn down the gunfire? Much appreciated. There we go. Sorted. I need a bomb.
Nobody move. There's blood on the floor.
Oh, I've got plenty of ammo for this now. That's exciting. I feel like I should save that though. Yeah, I wasn't sure either. I want to save it though, just in case. I need to find a bomb. Instead of I need a key, I need a bomb. I think I got it. Yes. Very good.
That ground comes up real quick.
Shelly, this is pointless. Turn around and surrender, and we might still find use for you after this is all over.
I think this is quite a good level so far. Am I allowed to say that? Hey Frank, can you tell me what the hell's going on? Is Greywater out of his goddamn mind? It looks like the apocalypse outside. Chicago is burning, and I see our own creations out there in the wild slaughtering people. How come Greywater can just make decisions like this? He's not even a part of Phoenix Corp. Frank, thank you for the tip about Smithers. At this stage of Project Ascension, everyone must fall in line. We cannot risk any loose ends internally, so keep a close eye on him. I will make sure to remind him of his position and the consequences for questioning my leadership, and please just call me Colonel Greywater. Don't know. I think this might be the best level in the game so far. Yeah, it's up there. Anyway.
On me!
I don't think you can even open those. That's a nice pole. Excellent pole, my lads.
The harder it gets for you.
Be sure to vote in the poll.
Cover me!
Treadmill. Functional treadmill. Oh, come on. The punch bag doesn't even move or do anything when you punch it. Come on. Come on, guys. So what was the result? Who won?
I was trying to give you one last chance. I won't repeat that mistake again.
Oh,
As if I'm not dealing with enough right now.
here we go. Wish me luck. Literally nobody. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear.
If it's some phone that's gonna stop me.
What do you guys think of this boss battle then? I don't think that needs a poll. The best you've ever seen? I agree. I did it. Let's go back and see if there's anything I left behind. Thank you.
Try harder next time.
Unscripted AI. And it's also like the third time that you fight a helicopter in the game. So not only is it devoid of personality, it's devoid of like creativity, devoid of like just just devoid.
Don't waste it. You don't have many left.
That sounds good. Phantom Hellcat.
Almost broke a
There's an important computer I need to use. Disable the turrets? Oh yeah. Well, I already did my own way.
You're almost there, Shelly. How are you holding up?
Never better. Greywater's not gonna stop me that easily.
Shelly, don't you remember what happened on your squad's last mission? Last time it only cost you an arm and your team. Don't count on being so lucky this time.
Okay, moving on. I actually thought that was, by this game's standards, a pretty decent level.
Shelly, you're here.
I'm putting an end to this.
I understand you're upset, Shelly. I used you to get the Demon Core.
Yeah, you're damn right. Had I known you planned to use me to slaughter innocent civilians, I would have snapped
Honk,
your
honk.
neck.
And that fire in you is exactly why. Shelley, you're the greatest soldier I've ever known. I don't want to fight you on this.
No, I've seen what you've done already. Normal people just trying to get through life, now wondering if they'll make it through the night. People dying for no reason just because you want your own master race. You're not taking any more lives tonight, William.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to
True.
this. Shelley, I don't want to kill you. But I will.
Here we go. Wish me luck. It's pretty embarrassing, yeah. Not as embarrassing as like calling YouTubers idiots for not liking their bad game. That's more embarrassing, I would say.
Enough of your bullshit.
Thank you for the GL. I'm shooting through the wall. Shooting through the wall. Shooting through the wall. Shooting through the wall. Is that intended? Or is that a bug? It's up to you. Fantastic AI.
I'm going in.
It's very childish and also very unprofessional.
Grenade out.
Cocktail, please.
I'll take care of her.
Another terminal. That looks important. Did you win? What? Oh, against the... What do you mean? I'm confused. Sorry, Fred. I'm too busy. Oh, against him? I don't know. I don't know. William, you old coward. Vera was looking forward to Sunday so much the whole week, but of course, you had to mess it up by not showing up. The poor girl has only 1 day per month to meet her sorry excuse of a father. I guess that means nothing to you. Oh dear. Dear Colonel Greywater, I apologize for any misunderstanding my email to Frank may have caused. I want to assure you that myself and everyone else are aligned with your vision, and we greatly appreciate everything the GDF has done to bolster Phoenix. I assure you I have corrected my ways and do trust your judgment after speaking with Frank. Interestingly, they've spelt judgment like the UK way, not the American way. On a side note, I hope you enjoyed the new penthouse suite. If there are any issues, please let me know. Respectfully, Dawn. I don't know. I think he's fine. I think we'll see him again soon. See, he's back. Floating items. Because, you know, why not? Should we have the item sitting on something? Nah. Can you play the piano? No. Shite you. You can play the piano in Ion Fury, which was made on the build engine. This game, made used with Unreal Engine 4, you can't play the piano. What a load of shite. I don't know where the demon bomb is. Here? Is this the baby demon bomb? Robot arm, that's the lore reason for it. I'll play this game, Illuminati. That's an easy question. You're gonna have to come up with something harder than that. So I'm looking for a green card, I guess. I guess the general maybe dropped it. He did, correct. Can't really afford anything good, but there aren't that many good upgrades in the game anyway.
No, not this again.
Oh no, flashbacks.
I won't fail again. I can do this.
Dot dot dot. It's dumber than you thought. Yeah. Speaking of dumb, this looks dumb.
All right, Doc. Ready to go? We've got a big mess to clean up down there.
You've done well, Shelley. Thanks to you, the future of the human race has been secured.
Thanks. We can throw a party later. There's still work to do.
Your work is done, Shelley. You retrieved the demon core and killed that stubborn bastard Greywater.
No, I can't just leave, not while the city is burning.
Do you expect the human race to survive in this world we've created? We've tried to move forward as a species. Haskell could have changed the world for the better, but he's gone. Thanks to you.
Doc? Just what is it you're getting at?
You and the GDF have stood in the way of humanity's progress for too long.
You're so clever. What does this do, if anything? Don't know. Does that give you full ammo for everything? I think it does. It's kind of cool, actually. No, it doesn't. I lied. I don't know what it does.
Good look on you.
Harrison, you're under arrest. Turn around and place your hands on your head.
No, I'm not going anywhere. You want to bring me in? It'll have to be in a body bag.
Don't tempt me. You'll rot in prison for murdering Colonel Greywater.
Yeah, he deserved worse. Why don't you turn around and take a look at what he's done? Is this what you signed up for? Destroying the city, murdering civilians? Greywater was prepared to flatten this city, and he didn't care how many of his own soldiers he killed. You can arrest me and have this corruption eat the GDF alive, or you can do the right thing and start cleaning up this mess.
I understand your concerns, Harrison, but orders are orders, and we're taking you in.
Sir, I can't do that. She's right.
That's an order! Now do as I say, or I'll have you charged with insubordination!
You'll have to bring me in too, sir. I'm with Harrison on this.
Awaiting orders, Corporal Harrison.
Glad to have you with me.
Relieved sigh.
It's good to have a team again. Greywater and Crawford were just the surface of the GDF's corruption. They're gonna fight like hell to stop us. I hope you're ready to fight back even harder. I'll make sure everyone in the GDF responsible for this mess pays the price.
Well, there you go. Thoughts? Right the hell. The last half an hour wasn't too bad. Thank you for the GG. Oh. Yeah. The potential is there. There are moments, there are glimpses of like, oh, this could have been something. And there are moments when it's fun. There are fleeting moments when it is fun. But yeah, it's just not very good. It feels so rushed. Yeah. Eric Mills, is that the original Blade, I wonder? Community testers. Look at these community testers. They don't even have real names. How are you supposed to believe these people? Well, I know they were still working on Aftershock when this began development. Aftershock is awesome. It's fantastic. It's really good. Yeah, what was that all about, Harvey? Like, when they tried to, like, give Shelly a backstory, a touching backstory, character motivation. I'm like, oh, goodness. Tremors 2. There are entire levels in this game that probably could have been removed. And it would have been a better game. I'll give them this. In terms of length, pretty good for a game that's only 20 quid. Like, it's pretty good length. It's not actually longer. It's definitely, you know, it's a lot longer than a lot of AAA FPS games. So I'll give them that, you know, but the quality just isn't there. This is when the game got really shit. A huge nerd. No multiplayer, no. I mean, it would have been awful, Fred. It would have been terrible. This was awful too. The submarine bit, oh my goodness, it was so bad. But this level was pretty good. This was fine. That sucked. That sucked. This stuff was mediocre. Train level was pretty good. These early levels were okay. But yeah, it really took a turn around here. Like, this level was awful. And yeah. That's it. Air hockey with your friends, yeah, online air hockey would have made all the difference. Oh yeah, imagine if this had online multiplayer. I mean, I guess it's not that hard to imagine, but it wouldn't have been good, that's for sure. Well, yeah, at least that's over. Ugh. Sad times. Well, hopefully the next game I pick out to play won't be sad. I'm going to add another Fred quote. Hold on. I don't know. It's one of those ones. I think it's funny. Oh. If we're gonna need a big box release, there is supposed to be one, but it's 3D Realms. They're probably not gonna do it. They're really bad for announcing all these big box releases, and they end up not happening. I don't think any of them have actually happened. I could be wrong. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Let's have a quick look at the Steam list. I don't know. I'll just have to see what I feel like. That's how this always go. Like, you know, there's no like grand plan or anything when I pick out a game. It's literally just on the day. I think, right, what are we gonna do? For whatever reason, this year I've been picking these consistently like mediocre games. But yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, Harvey. So yeah, thank you all for being here. Really do appreciate it. Thank you, Sundered. And yeah, I'll be back with something next time. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, I know.